on the bottle. Number 20, cheap Blick flat brush. Trying to get a little bit closer here. Just gonna go over the edges. The screen is like if it was a hinge. Not sure how much of this is picking up, but if you're watching it in a larger computer or in a mobile device, you can always enlarge it and get a little bit more. But again, it's just laying light pigment on all the edges, all the rivets. Stands out because those were exactly the same areas that I went over with a shade. Eventually, I will go over the vehicle with oversprays of what I call my weathering palette, which is basically 3 colors and white. There might be some variation. If it's an Africa Corps vehicle, I might add some, desert color, but I basically use buff, which is what I'm using now, flat earth, and khaki, and I mix those. I might use some white also to lighten the mix. But in general, I'll go over this vehicle with an overspray of flat earth, that flat earth and buff mix I talked about in a previous video. See how the hinges and the rivets there pick it up. The edges of the, see there it went a little bit, but that's okay. Part of the secret of weathering is that it shouldn't be too uniform. So even I do oversprays with the air gun. At the end, I'd go over with flat earth, khaki, and buff. What I do is I mix it. I'll do a video for that, but I mix it on the paper towel and then go and jab all over the place. And then probably at the end, I do another overspray. It's just so that it doesn't look too uniform. So even this, if it goes on a little heavy like it did there, I'll leave that alone. But hopefully the video is picking up how the dry brushing is making the detail pop out. Like here, look at those crisscrosses there. I think these are ammo boxes. Anything that there's some artillery nearby. Ay, Dios mío. Those are not shots. That's pyrotechnics. Somebody's celebrating either late for Christmas or early for New Year's. Who knows? I'm recording this December 27th, which happens to be my anniversary. 41 years ago. Actually, about this time, no, I was already ready to go to church by this time. But I remember clearly that day, to make it pass quickly, I decided to build a HO scale small station, which I never used for anything, but it helped pass the day quickly. I think I was probably on my way to church about, who knows, I don't remember exactly if the ceremony was at 7 or 7:30, but by this time I probably was trying to hide in the sacristy. Ay, Dios mío. I've actually tried to find that kit of that station. Never been able to. I have that picture in my mind of what it looked like. Don't remember the name, so that's probably. See how that's picked up? More artillery. People are gonna think that people are crazy down here. All that heavy pyrotechnic stuff is illegal down here. But that, the only things that are illegal are like sparklers and small mortars and smoke making things. But people still find a way to get those. That sure sounded like what would they call here, a quarter dynamite. I don't know how they call it in the States or other parts of the world. But I've been nearby when they explode one of those, and it's pretty strong. You feel the compression. Feel the compression, and it blows up in your hand. It would be very bad news. See how that's picked up? I protected the machine gun there, so won't be able to get in there tight, but I can do that later. Finishing touches. Really like how the screen picks it up. It's very nice though. This turret, how they made it. The other one I have, which I use in my 231/1, was made by Dennis. His internet name is Toy Soldier Surgeon. It's such a thing of beauty. But this one looks the part too. Again, if I could get another 250 new version, I would try to do another 250/9. And using the same turret, I can use the same turret for two vehicles. I just can't use the two vehicles at the same time. That's what I do with my 234. I can do a 234-1, a 2, or a 3 with the same chassis. I just make changes to the top. Okay, let me take the camera and get it closer. Some light there, so you see the effect. Not too close. Then on the vehicle, you get the rivets.